Hi, it's Alice, and I'm back to show you some more about my program and some strategies that I use for trade ideas. Today I want to go back and look at some of the strategies that I use in the early market hours. I wanted to look at one of my favorite strategies here, which is large move up, open down. These are stocks that opened below their previous close and had a large move up. Again, I like to look at these between 9:35 and 9:40. And this morning we have here the stock Lands' End LE, which actually opened up 13% down, and at 9:39 it had a large move up, moving up more than 1%. So let's take a look at that. We put in LE here. We can go back and look at 9:39. And again, we see, yes, it did have a very large move up there. So in the next minute here, if we had gone short at $44, let's see if we could have ridden this down to $43. And yep, in about 10 minutes time, we got our dollar. That's great. Once LE reached its target down here of $43, right here at 9:51 would have been a great opportunity to turn around and go long. If we had gotten in here at, say, $43, where we got out originally, LE went on to close the day at $46.95. That would have been a great trade. Okay, the next strategy I wanted to look at was my mid-market strategies. These are the big new high, up $1 in 15 minutes. As I mentioned earlier, I like to use this strategy around 2:30 in the afternoon. So if we come to 2:30, we can see what was happening there. Whoops, I went a little bit too fast. And we saw Kite was making new highs and going up more than $1 in 15 minutes. So let's look at Kite. Great. So if we look at 2:30 here, we can see it reached a high of 57.56. And if we went short right there, let's see if we could have gotten it down to 56.56. Yep, we did in about 3 minutes. That's a great trade. We could have held on to it even more till the end and gotten even a better trade. Let's go back further in time. I want to go around noon time, because sometimes stocks are reaching highs around 12 noon. And if we look around 12 noon, we can see the stock Blue was moving today again. And if we come back and look at Blue around 12 noon, we can see that, yep, it hit a high here right at 12:11, 88.63. If we went short there at 88.41, boy, we could have ridden that all the way down to 82. That would have been great. Another strategy that I wanted to talk about today is something that I use sometimes in the early morning, but also in the post-market hours. And that's my biggest gainers and biggest losers. I like to look at those because I feel like the action from today can be carried over to the next day. So let's look at some of the biggest gainers and losers from yesterday. If we look at the biggest gainers yesterday, this was the list. The thing I like to look at is stocks that are trading at least 4 times their normal volume. So this was TPLM, CELP, and this was Kite. I also like to trade stocks that are trading at least $10, so I'm going to take TPLM out of there. CELP, we could do that, although the volume was a little bit light. The one that I really like here was Kite. So this went up 17% yesterday and had a lot of volume. So let's go long Kite today at the open. Let's see what would have happened. I put in Kite, we can see that it had a very good day. It opened at 50.25 and it went up to about 54.37. So that was a very good trade. Coming back here, let's look at the biggest losers. Again, the ones that are trading at least 4 times volume. Here's one here, KPTI. It went down 13% and it's a $41 stock. So let's look at KPTI. Yep, and this was another great day. It opened at 40.40 and it ended the day around 37.48. So those are another good strategy, looking at the biggest gainers and biggest losers. So when we look at today's stocks, the ones that are trading above 4 times are CALA and CLDN. So those will be good to watch for tomorrow. On the loser side, TCI, but again, it's less than $10, so I don't really like that. Heli, that's less than $10, so I don't want to do that. Con, that's good, but that was a very big move down on top of another big move down, so I'm not sure about that. So I think that we'll just look at the long ones for tomorrow. Thank you very much.